Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm planning with Miss Maker. I did not get the VPS because Joann's sold out of it. I actually bought it, but then they refunded me because I guess they just sold out of it. So I did get the big version, the large VPS, and then also the little mini sticker pack with 8 sticker sheets. And so I'm just making it work. And I mean, honestly, these large stickers are my favorites anyway, because I know the regular sticker pack or sticker book had a lot of functional stickers. So since I'm lacking in the functional sticker department on this one, I could have just used colorful boxes, but I decided to use these colorful hearts because I had recently purchased the colorful shapes book for the first time. I never had that one before, so I wanted to have a little fun with this one. And I'm doing sort of an ombre effect across the page in like a rainbow style with the hearts. So essentially my vision was to have like a bunch of little icons just sort of scattered, and big ones as well, obviously, because I wanted to have some dimension to it, but just sort of scattered across the page in an ombre sort of gradient, just going across the page. So I start with the hearts, and I put them on in corresponding order, and I use the colors that are in the sticker pack. Obviously, I wanted to use those similar colors, and I wasn't too cautious about doing all plain hearts, because some of them have the dot grid or the grid in there, and I didn't really care about that. It doesn't matter to me so much. So I left the bottom blank so I can write in it, and it's going to be my journal for the week, actually. I wasn't sure if I wanted to. I'm sorry for the camera jumping right there. So I have such a small planning space, just to like go off on a tangent here. I have such a small planning space that I have nowhere to put my wax paper with my pre-plan. So typically I just hang it over my filming lamp, because there's the way that it sits, it's just the perfect space to just throw that over. I've actually tried different things before, but it ends up like getting really in the way and making a whole lot of noise, which is aggravating. So anyway, I'll have to figure out another method for that so that I can easily grab stickers off of my wax paper. But until then, that's why the camera was jumping a little. But anyways, so this plan with me is going to be a lot of me just deciding placement, where I'm placing these different stickers. I had already spent like an hour picking out the stickers, and this was the longest plan with me I've ever done, the longest planning session I think I've ever done, to be honest. And I really like the outcome. It wasn't exactly what I had in mind from the beginning. I had something pretty different in mind, actually, but as it evolved, as I was planning, it just became something else, and I do really like it, and I love the hearts, and I think it's really cute. So originally I had wanted to use a quote that had the different colors in kind of a color block pattern, and it said, craft what you love or create what you love. And I thought that was going to be so cute with the hearts, love, but it just didn't work out, because then the colors then it wasn't looking as gradient going across the page with that one big quote in the middle that was multiple different colors. So I chose this one that says crafty plans, because orange was kind of like the middle color, and just did it across the page. And it's honestly a little hard to read until it gets in the planner. Like once I stick it in the planner, you can read it a lot better. But it's just really cute. I like that. I like the font that it's in. And yeah, so it just takes me forever, which trust me, I cut a lot of it. This video is only like 20 minutes long. I cut out a lot of the indecision, is what I just call it, because that's what it is. I'm just indecisive, and also just trying to figure out where everything goes, not just trying to figure out what stickers to use, but just the placement. I just can't. Sometimes I get hung up, I'm a little OCD and perfectionist, and so anyways, I move stuff around a lot, and there will be some things that I moved just like a smidge that I didn't catch it on film, or I didn't include it because it's moved such a small degree or whatever, because it's like a bunch of icons. They just I don't know. It was almost like it was like fluidly moving around. It was insane, and it was a lot. So, but I think you'll like the outcome. I think you'll like the result. I think it's really cute. And this was just, my first idea with Miss Maker. I wanted to do something a little different, try to stand out, be a little unique with it, because I've seen, no offense to anyone, but I have seen a lot of spreads that are really similar, because I don't know, with these stickers, I guess there's only so much you can do unless you really get outside the box. And so I definitely put the time into it. But yeah, I mean, I was super inspired by like Ilian on paper. I loved her Miss Maker spread she did recently. Not that this one is similar, but I just wanted to do something different. So anyway, this is what I came up with. So yeah, I wanted to have like at least a little more room. And then also I was trying to mirror that Eat Sleep Craft repeat board over on the other side. So I wanted a similar sized box on this side, and then it gives me a little more room to write as well, since I'm taking up so much space with stickers. But yeah, I had like, so many different ones picked out, and I'm just trying to stay with these colors. So I did, I ended up doing gray starting out on this side over here in the sidebar, and then it goes into teal, like turquoise and teal, and orange, pink, and red. So that's how it ends up, sort of gradient across the page, and have my little hearts, and I think it ends up pretty cute. So I'm just placing these icons just to see where I can put big ones next to small ones and how that's all going to fit together. It's almost like a puzzle piece, and it was just a little difficult making it look naturally like spread across the page instead of just laid down on there in a row, especially with that big create block right there, or box right there. It seemed like, where am I going to place things? How am I going to place things so that it looks naturally spread across instead of laid down in a row? So luckily I come up with, there's this like gray line art huge sticker that is like a bunch of outlines of the little icons, and it's gray, and it just sort of feeds into the rest of it. So it does sort of look scattered once it gets finished. So you'll see that. But so tonight, my mom and I, that's why I'm losing my voice. I've been talking a lot, but we went to a charcuterie class, and it was like a really big class. There's like 60 people. They said it's one of the bigger ones they've done, and it's like a local catering company, and they also do like grazing boards and classes and everything. So it was really fun, and we got asked 3 times tonight by 3 different people if we're sisters. So it's crazy to me, because my mom does have younger sisters, but she's 21, 22 years older than me. So, I mean, she did have me, fairly young. Her and my dad got married when she was 21, and I think she was nearly 22 when I was born. So, she went through everything quickly. Like, she graduated with her bachelor's in accounting when she was 21, got married that next month, and then got pregnant within like 3 months, and then had me the following year. So she just did everything super fast, and so she's young, and I guess we kind of look alike. I thought I always looked more like my dad, but apparently we look alike. One girl said, "Are y'all twins?" It's like, what? It makes me feel older, but it made her night, and she was delighted, so now I'm just going to be doing a whole lot of moving stuff around. I edited out a lot of stuff. I didn't want to take out too much and then it become confusing. So there's where I added that gray line art sticker. So gray was one of the colors for this palette for this sticker book. And I'm adding those discs, and then I add some buttons too as well to have some like bigger elements in there. And then I end up cutting up one of the scissors stickers. It's like a long sticker, a big sticker, and it's got different scissors, and I cut them up and add them to it as well. So I'm just trying to find, like, that's the one right there, the scissors. So I'm just trying to find different elements that, will fit and in the right colors. That was another thing. So there's the buttons, but it wouldn't fit exactly, so I cut that up also. I was cutting stickers for this one. More than I normally do. I normally might cut one to fit an edge, but I normally don't cut them up and do like sticker surgery too often. So these stickers are so cute though, like the buttons. I hated to cut them, the buttons and the discs. Those discs I didn't cut them, but they were laid together, but that one teal one was like a separate sticker. So I was like, I don't know, I don't want to separate it, but I did. And then I separate the buttons, cut them apart. I've been going across my pages a lot lately. I don't know if that's something a lot of people do, but I've been doing that a lot. Integrating like the whole thing, or like the whole middle section. I probably should have spread the buttons out and the discs more than I did, because that's an awful lot of like big round objects right there together. But yeah, I would have had to take apart the whole thing, and at that point I was like, man, I think this is cute enough how it is. So I do end up adding that teal camera, the turquoise camera on the other side. I just thought it would balance it out a lot better, because that sort of cursive script quote right next to Crafty Plans just didn't look right there. It's like two quotes right next to each other. So I ended up adding the turquoise camera. I'm trying to think. And then I also cut off some of the gray line art sticker on the sidebar, because it was going down way too far and up too far. I'm giving it all away before you all see it. I don't know why I always do that. I can get ahead of myself. The crickets are chirping. It's really cool here. It's been cool. It's been rainy today, but it's been cool here tonight. So I'm just loving this cool, chilly fall weather. I cannot wait for Halloween. So excited for Halloween. And just this next month, we're going to do some fun things. We have hopefully a trip to Anakeesta, which is this like gorgeous... it's almost like a giant park on top of a mountain, but it's you have to ride the like chairlift up, and there's like this treetop like jungle gym thing where you can walk through, and there's like a special one for the kids, and then there's one for the adults to walk through. It's like a canopy. You can walk through the tree canopy on this like suspension bridge thing, and there's like food, restaurants, like shops, all on top of the mountain. It's like so pretty. It's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So we're hopefully going there this weekend. If it doesn't rain, it's supposed to rain, but I'm hoping the weather will change. And there's a few other things we're really excited for. And then to conclude our like fall activities, the day after Thanksgiving, we're going to go on this Polar Express ride. That's like a train ride through the mountains. My daughter is going to like freak out. She's going to love it. So excited. And I think my nephew's going with us on that one, and my brother and my parents, and just a lot of fall family fun activities and just nice. Hopefully the weather will be nice and just a really nice time. So I'm just really looking forward to it. I always look forward to this time of the year, and it goes by so fast. So you really have to like take advantage of your weekends and just make the most of it, because the leaves will be gone soon and it'll be cold. Not so cold here in Georgia, but it will get, colder towards like November, Thanksgiving. So, and you'll have 2 months of like gray nothing. So, and rain. So I'm just flipping through here, looking for a few other things to fill out these blank spaces. It's really hard to fill them in and find exact stickers and then you always have to like move something around, I thought I had enough to begin with, but that was a mistake. I should have added way more so I have more to choose from. It just looks a little sparse, I think, right now. So how did you guys like the new Happy Planner rollout of the wallpaper and removable decals? I know people were kind of split on that one, it looked like. So I think one of the prints in particular is really pretty, the yellow. I like that one, and I like the wall decals for like a kid's room, like if I was redoing my daughter's room or something. Those are really, really cute, or for baby's room. But it's just so different from what they normally do, something like kind of going off in a different direction. I was talking with someone earlier, and I think a lot of people were confused a little, but definitely cute, I just, I don't know. I think people were expecting something different. They're like giant stickers, though, that you can put on your walls. So if that's something you're in need of, then I guess that's an awesome thing to have. I can't put anything on my walls because we have like a textured wall treatment, a textured like treatment on our walls. It's like fine, like gravel, like granite, or I don't know. It's like little fine, like almost like sand on the walls. So it's like a taupe color, but you can't really stick anything. You can stick a nail through it, but you can't stick anything on it. So I won't be able to use those myself. So yeah, I'm getting along here, getting around to it. It just occurs to me here shortly to sort of narrow in those gray icons on the sidebar once I get everything else kind of straightened out. So I'm starting to fill it in a lot, especially since I added that camera. It's sort of starting to fill out a lot. These are the cutest stickers ever. So cute. Not ever, but they're cute. Not the cutest stickers ever, but they are cute. They sold out so fast, too. So I'm just thinking about what am I going to do. I end up removing, I'm like blocking it off to see if it will look better. I end up removing that one. It just doesn't fit, and it just looked too sparse, I guess, with having that quote with all that white space, because it's really thin lettering. So then I'm going to remove this extra because I'd cut that sticker. I'm going to remove some of this extra. And I usually just stick these extra pieces like up on my shelf. It's actually probably still there. I need to probably go back and move those. So I was just thinking I could add like a little something there because it looks like a little white space. And I had that crafting, the needles, the knitting needles. So I just add that right there. There you go, right into that side of that yarn. And then that kind of fills up that little space. And then I'm just thinking, should I where October is, it just looks a little too much. So I'm going to cut that. just moving things around. And I actually planned this one a little bit ahead. This was early last week when I did this one. And I usually am doing the majority of my planning and filming like Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, like towards the end of the week, because I do most of my editing at the beginning of the week. So not specifically in that order, but like if I get an idea or something, I might go ahead and start. But I'm trying to now like start doing a lot of my planning and filming a little earlier in the week. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, to be honest, because I've got my daughter here during the day and I need to keep her occupied as well. But it all takes a lot of time. I don't think people realize how much time content creating really takes up. Man, it really takes up a lot of time. It's a job, you know. It feels like a job, that's for sure. I think my husband at first didn't realize like that I was serious about this, and he's like, this is a hobby, it's taking up so much time. It's like, yeah, well, I mean, it feels like a job though. And if I want, this to be my job someday, I need to be consistent and put in the time, and something I really enjoy doing. So, you just gotta put the time in, like with anything, any kind of passion or any kind of ambition that you might have. It's gonna take time and effort, and so you gotta treat it like a job. Dress to impress, dress for the job that you want, So just whiting out a few things, and I'm pretty much getting to the end of it here, and I hope y'all are liking the way that it looks. I think it ended up looking really good. It looks more filled out and filled in, and I think definitely taking the gray line sticker from the sidebar and like summing it up a little looks a lot better. So I'm just gonna punch my pages and get them in my planner now. I don't always include this, and I'm not sure why I included it here. I guess just because like it looks different once you punch through the stickers. So here it goes into my planner, and I love how everything looks on these white discs. I feel like spreads just look so much better on these white discs because it doesn't distract from it, like if a spread doesn't have gold. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this Miss Maker spread, and check back for more videos coming soon. All right, bye.